3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so no intro video today. This is just trading. Today is election day. Pretty intense day. I've been trading Bitcoin back and forth. Here I tried shorting and I went well for a little bit and then started coming up, so I closed out my trade. It's been back and forth. You know, all this was just chop, so back and forth. I did lose quite a bit, but I think before I was at like negative 20 bucks or something, and then it went all the way to negative 352, and that's just because I was trading in this chop, and nobody knows it's chop until it becomes chop. So that's very important. You know, all these people, they'll say, you know, trade this way, trade that way, but you know, so for example here, when it broke down, you know, we enter a short. Now granted, the long term, let's come over here, the long term, it looks good for a short. It looks good, you know, price action come down here, break this level, continue down, possibly bounce off of this level. I don't think we'll get down here, but yeah, at least into here. But because of the circumstances, you know, the election, we are now getting a pump. We're getting a pump. So last night, around 11, I think, around 11, price action started coming up, and then it went up a little bit more, breaking this level. Then it started coming into here. So once it came into our box again, I went ahead and longed, because, you know, it could have easily come up here and then come back down. You know, nobody knows what's going to happen. Could have come back down. But since I start seeing the momentum coming up, breaking this, and you can, if you do patterns, I mean, you can say, oh, this is an inverse head and shoulders to the upside, target about here, you know, get this measured move, target about here. Price did come up, started getting rejected here, and then started coming down, going sideways, broke out of our level, and now started going up. Now, my stop loss, it was ugly. You know, my initial was here. So right around this level. This was my initial target and my initial stop loss, which was, you know, I was willing to win 325 to lose 225, something like that, which was just horrible. So of course, you know, my next target would be up here. So I moved up my target. Once I start seeing this breaking out, I moved up my stop loss from negative 225 to now plus 128. So if I do get stopped out, well, then I get stopped out in the positive. Now, last night, I also posted in the VIP group one of the coins that I think is going to do fairly well due to this election. And right now we're up on that coin. So that's pretty good, exciting news. Now I will be doing a live stream at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this one, we're going to be going over a whole bunch of coins, you know, Bitcoin, your coins, be talking about the election a little bit. Man, today's an exciting day. It really is. Today is an exciting day. And if you have any coins that you want me to do, you know, we're going to be doing that more so on the 2 o'clock stream. Right now, it's just trading Bitcoin, you know, trading Bitcoin. Now I do have these other ones. This is paper trading. So this is play money. You know, it's imaginary money. Now this one, I was down quite a bit. So yesterday, we were down, you know, maybe like $100 or something, 50 bucks. But now, you know, this is, you know, coming down. I think this is when I entered long. I think that's what the arrow, I believe that's what the arrow means. That's where I entered. And it was doing okay. And granted, I only have a little bit, I have 4. So what I want to do, I was hoping to catch down here, for it to come down here into this level. And then I would have put my other 4, because you only have a limited amount. Hey, we got Sin in the house. What's up, Sin? Oh, I wonder why I didn't register. Let me go ahead and clear this out. So let's see now if I do this. Come on. Okay, it comes up now. All right. So we have Sin in the house. What's up, Sin? What's up, buddy? Right now we're just going over Bitcoin, kind of scalping Bitcoin, you can say. or you can do long-term trade, whichever. But I do think we're gonna get a pump today. I do think we're gonna get a pump, a really nice pump on Bitcoin and other coins as well. But it's kind of risky. But the next 2 days, it's gonna be so-so. And then after that, we should be much better in reference to actual trading. But right now it's pretty risky. But so yeah, so this one, SPX, this one, it was kind of going down. I didn't panic. And of course now we're up 130 bucks on that one. And once again, this is just paper trading. This is a competition. I'm starting off horrible. You know, I had to get accustomed to the entries and then just see how it goes. But not an excuse, but the first day, I don't remember how much I lost, but it was just all getting kind of used to it. And now they're doing pretty good. They could have gone the other way. Oh, I need to do, so let's get out of this. Let's come over here. I need to do oil. Man, I forgot to do the oil one. And the oil, so here's the competition. So with the competition, the oil, I can do 240. I was trying to do a short at one time, but now it's good for a long. Let's go 4 hour. And it was just scalping. So right now it's kind of, once it breaks this level, we should be good. Let's see here. I think I'll leave this one alone. No, I'll trade it. There we get people jumping in. What's up, Fefe? Appreciate you, man, being here. Every time famous people tell us history repeats, it doesn't. By the rumor, Southern News. Yes, indeed. We got DP with some bingo bangos, a bingo and a bangos. So this one right now, what we're doing is we're going to be scalping Bitcoin right now. But this is just a paper trading. And, you know, of course, not financial advice, but I may also, well, I probably will, do some actual trading with real money on my real account. But for this one, I do believe, man, he had a really nice run up, had a pullback, really nice run up. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see another pullback, but because of the election, we may see this going up some more. But let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's do some Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin right now on the 15-minute, looking for scalps. Looking for scalps. Right now, in my opinion, this would be a nice time to buy. And if you're doing scalp trading, so I'm actually going to do it with you. So right now, let's see here. It would be this for our stop loss. And let's go ahead and adjust this so we can see the numbers. And let's change this color to a yellow so it's easy to identify. That would be our stop loss. So right now I'm actually going to go and get into Bitcoin, and I am going to do leverage. So long, we're going to do, for me, I'm going to do 38x leverage, trading with very little money. My stop loss is 69112. And I'm talking very little money, guys, very little. So don't get super crazy. Well, my stop loss, so I'll need to put a lower bid so that I don't get liquidated. But I'm gonna do a little bit of money. Oh no, I won't get liquidated. Oh, I gotta go long. I'm in still the short. Okay. So let's go long. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this on as well. I like looking at the 15-minute, I'm sorry. I like looking at the 30, and I don't have it on. I don't know why it doesn't come on, but I need a 30 minutes. So let's do this. And this is my 30 SMA. And we're just gonna do a scalp. So I'm gonna, oh my gosh. Sorry. Let's move this way over here. Move this way over here. Okay, so I'm going to enter right now, and then I'm going to have a lower bid right here. So the blue is my bid, so my lower entry. So I'm entering right now at the current price with the stop loss of 69112. And so I'm going long right now. And okay, so I have my entry in there. Entry hit. So my next lower entry is 69533 with the same stop loss and entering long. All right. So just so you can see that I do have this. This is from my actual trading. So this green dark one, this is where I actually entered. This dotted one is my lower entry. Did I do that right? Yes. 533. Okay. And then my stop loss is right here, which is this. Wait a minute. Where's my stop loss? Did I put my stop loss wrong? Okay, let me. How did I type in my stop loss wrong? And that's one thing that I don't. So what I normally do. Oh, because I moved this. That's why. So this was 69112. So what I like doing to reduce the amount of mistakes is whenever I do my lower entries and my stop loss, I like clicking on the actual line, go to the settings, then under coordination or coordinates, I right click, I copy, and then I paste it into my exchange. That because there have been plenty of times where I've messed up and I've put in a wrong number. But for this one right now, I am 38x leverage with very little money. I must stress that it's very little money. You know, some people, they'll trade this with like $100, $500, you know, whatever little money is to you, then great. But for me, a little bit of money is just a few dollars. And you can see here, I entered 38x leverage. Right now I'm up 3%, and we'll see what happens. We shall see. We shall see. So let's go ahead and get rid of this, and let's get rid of this. And the reasons why. Why are we entering right now? That's really good to kind of cover. So for starters, we did break out. Let's get rid of this. We did break out of our box. This was our box that we were in accumulation. Now on the lower time frame, you can see this much better as far as all the ups and downs. So we had the price come up, come down, come up. Now for me personally, I like using candle body closes. Come down, come up, try it again. Like this part right here, when it came down, this would have been the area for it to actually break out. But it didn't do it. It did not do it. It said, no thank you, I'm gonna go back down. So then it broke this level, came down, broke this level, tried to come up again, couldn't do it, bounced here. Now it exited the box. So this is telling me that now it should potentially go down. It should go down and to our, I believe it's a 4-hour fair value gap, daily fair value gap down here. Should come down here. And there's this little one is a 4-hour. So it should come down in here. And this is when this is the little box. Should come down in here. But it said, no, thank you. And it started coming back up. Now, of course, with the election, this is when, you know, you have to take into account the economy. You have to take into account the stuff that's not trading, which would be the election. So with the election, we know that it's going to get very bullish. And depending on who wins, depends on what's going to happen. If we're going to have a pump, then a dump, then a pump. Or if we're going to have a dump and then a pump, then a retracement, then just kind of steady. So in my opinion, we're gonna have the first one. We're gonna have a pump. People are gonna take profit. So we're gonna have the little dump. Or no, we're gonna have a dump, not a little dump. We're gonna have a dump. And then we'll have the pump. And then we'll have another dump. So I've kind of gone over this on my YouTube channel, or rather my live streams. And of course, we're going to be doing the official live stream at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This one is just paper trading, but this is the one that I think is going to happen. You know, it's come down, come up. Well, it didn't come down. So now we're already in the up section. We're going to do the up. We're going to break all-time high, you know, after the election, hopefully, or maybe even before. Then we're going to have a dump. Then we're gonna have another pump, and it'll be really mean for the market makers to make us do another higher high, which will trick everybody. And it's like, oh, now we're gonna do it. And then coming down, hopefully do a higher low, then kind of, you know, settling out. And then once we break, now we're good. So this right here, it takes several days. So this is not gonna happen in today. This is like several days, maybe even a week, in my opinion, for this to happen. But that's my thought process. So here we are doing good. We're doing well. We're doing well. This is, of course, the paper trading, but in reference to our trade that we just took, you know, just a few moments ago, we're up 8%. Go us. 38x leverage. Go us. Let's see here. What else do we got? We're going to do this. Let's see here. We got Mark in the house. What's up, Mark? See, what's this? You changed time to no more. Yeah. No, so I'm doing it 2 o'clock. I'm doing it 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This one is just the paper trading. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do my paper trade, because if I don't do a live stream, I'm not going to do it, because I'll forget to paper trade. That's what happened last season, where they had the thing and I was trying to do it, and I learned it for like a little bit, but since I don't use it, I forgot how to use it. But yeah, so 2 o'clock p.m. This one's only gonna be for like another 30 minutes. We're just, you know, trying to do paper trading, but during the paper trading, you can also do scalps. So if you want to scalp with me, awesome. Again, not financial advice, but just showing you what I'm doing. And so yeah, this is my paper trade. So right now for the paper trade, if I were to close it out, I'd be up $300. Now granted, you have to remember, with the paper trading, they take $7 out. So if you go to the history, they take $7 out for placing the bid. So I placed the bid last night at 11:30. And then when I close it, it's gonna be $7. Now, last night, yesterday rather, I was trying to go up or down for Bitcoin, and it was just flipping and flopping. So I lost $200. Was this a short? So this is a short. So I'm really, really happy that I closed the short and I took that $200 loss. Because if not, right now, it'd probably be like $1,000 loss, maybe $1,500 loss. So I just, you know, I took it. It's like, all right, let me take the loss. And here was a whole bunch of fees, $7, $7, $7. This one, I lost this. What was this? This was Bitcoin going short again. So I'm trying to short, long, you know, and just, these are just scalps. These are not like longer term holds. This one that I have right now is a longer term hold. These were just scalps until the long, because I knew, you know, once it got closer to the election, that we'd have a nice pump. Well, I didn't know. I thought possibly it'd be a nice pump. So that's my thought process. Let's see here. So let's go back to the 5 minute. So the reason for this, again, it entered back into the box, and it could have easily come down. It could have easily come up here and come down, and then now it's like, oh crap. And then now we have to deal with this trend line. We'd have to deal with this trend line. And then if it were to come down, hopefully it bounces here. If it breaks this, and if I was going long, well, which I did, I'd have to close the trade, because now it could come down, lower highs, lower lows. So lower time frames, you know, you have all this movement that make up the bigger candles, the larger time frame candles. And then we started doing nice higher highs, higher lows. At this point right here, this was the chance for it to break down, because here you can see that it's losing its momentum. It's doing higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and then now it comes down and it's like, here's a lower high, watch out. If it breaks this level, we're more than likely going to come down to at least 50% of this move, which would be roughly around right here. But it didn't break the level. It came up, started doing higher highs again, and then blast off. So that's my thought process on that. But yeah, so right now just a scalp trade on Bitcoin. Now I would move up my stop loss. I move up my stop loss here, again underneath the 30 SMA, which is my orange line. And let me go ahead and, so my orange line is very important. So let's click on this. Nope, let's click on this. My orange line is 30, very important. It's my 30 SMA. And to me, this one holds more weight just because, but just because it does. I see it being respected a whole bunch. And you can see here too, I mean, it came down to the 30. And this is the average. It's not a support resistance level. It's not a magnet. This is the average. So the average candle body closes on the 30 SMA is here, and it happened to close at the average. It could have closed below it, could have closed above it, but this is the average close, and it closed right here. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna move up my stop loss. So instead of the amount that I was possibly gonna lose, now I still have my lower entry here. I believe I'm going to move up my lower entry here and my stop loss here. So this is what I'm going to do. So first thing, let me move my stop loss first. I'm going to copy this. And right now, this is just scalp trading. So let me go to my exchange. Let me go ahead and change my stop loss. Let me go ahead and cancel my lower entry. And I'm going to get this, and I'm going to do my little trick where I copy these, and then I'm going to paste it into my stuff, and then do my entry, click submit. I'm going to just double check everything, make sure my stop loss is at 69499.5. My entry is at 69695. I confirm it with the same amount of leverage. Okay, confirm. And then I'm going to go to my previous order and move this stop loss to this. So now I'm editing my original stop loss. So instead of losing 35%, because I'm at 30x leverage, I'm only going to lose 14%, and that has just been confirmed. So this is my new information. And again, we're just scalping. You want to scalp with me? Amazing. If, again, this is just for, you know, entertainment, no financial advice here. So here's my original entry. Here's my lower entry. And here's my stop loss for my lower entry, which would also be my stop loss for my current bid, which would be my lower entry. So right now we're at 11%, 10%. So we're at 10% at the moment. Nothing too crazy, nothing too amazing. Just doing some scalp trading. Again, this is, I'm actually doing it in real life, but I'm showing you how to do it on this paper trading account. But for the paper trading account, I actually have it to where, where's my other stuff? Do I have to zoom out? Oh, it's down there. So this is my actual live scalp trade. So let's go and get rid of this. Okay, so now it's coming down, which is good. It's healthy. And if it does come down, hopefully it bounces off of the 30 SMA. Now we could get stopped out. And if we do, okay, fine, no problem. We'll just wait and see what happens. And it's funny. There's some people that I watch that do scalp trading. And if they lose, they make excuses. It's so funny. If they lose, they make excuses. But losing is part of the game. And you know, of course, right away they'll we have a shoulder. Here's a shoulder, and then the head, and it's like, no, man. They're like, this is just a run up. What are you talking about? We have a shoulder, a head, and no, we don't. But yeah, it's just funny. But they normally trade on the 1 minute time frame. We can go on the 1 minute time frame. Why not? So what do we see on the 1 minute? We do see it possibly breaking our trend line, which is fine. No need to panic. No need to panic. If it does break our trend line, hopefully it gets our lower bid. And then on the 1 minute time frame, we do have, of course, the white is our 9 SMA, our orange is our 30 SMA, and our red is our 50 SMA, with the yellow being our 200 SMA. Right now we are on the 1 hour time frame. Hey, we got Shuby in the house. What's up, my man? Yeah, right now we're just doing some, it's paper trading, but I'm also doing scalp trading. So we're doing 38x leverage, very little money. We enter the trade. We actually moved up our stop loss within just a few moments, you know, because we're scalping. Just a few moments, we moved up our stop loss. We have our lower entry here, and we're just scalping. You know, if we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. Awesome, great. Now you may say, well, where are your targets? Our targets are up here. We'll worry about our targets. We got to get out of this zone. we got to break this level first before we worry about where our targets are at. But our targets are higher up. So we need to break this. This is our zone, or our level that we need to break. Now, once we get up here, same thing, we're going to get our stop loss and we're going to be moving it up. So we're just constantly moving up our stop loss. Now for this move that we have right here, Shuby says, working and listening. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support. I really do, all the time. You know, every time that people, I have a few people that actually do that. They'll actually turn it on, you know, smash the like, throw a comment or two, and just let me know, hey, guy, I'm working, man. I you know, I can't follow you too much, but I'm working. And just doing that helps the algorithm. So I appreciate that greatly. So very nice. Let's see here. So if we were to do a fib pull from the start of this move to the very top right now, if it pulls back 50%, which would be good, we're looking at around right now it's the 50 SMA. Right now there's a lot of bullish sentiment with Bitcoin, and you could do other coins as well. But right now since we can only paper trade Bitcoin, we're only doing Bitcoin. And right here, you know, it is coming down. Or rather, if it does come down, I would like to see it bounce off of the 50. If not, we do have our 75% retracement here, which is just underneath our stop loss. Our stop loss is just underneath this. So we'll see how it goes. We got some movement. We got some volume coming in. We got some volume. These candles were kind of small, and then now we got some volume. Let's go and throw on some indicators. So let's throw on some indicators. Let's do, I do like trade. Trader's Reality, man. Let's do the volume. So the volume is actually going to show us if market makers are pushing up the coin. Let's get rid of this volume. This volume is caca poo poo. Hey, how come I can't see it? Get out of here, volume. Delete the volume. So I have a question. Since they updated this, how can I move this up? Is it setting here? Move. Visual order. How do I move this up? I want this up here. I don't know how to move it up. Visual order. I mean, they changed this. That's dumb that they changed it. Granted, oh, move. No. I don't know. I want it moved up. Anyway, we have the market makers pushing up the volume. Pushing up the volume so bad right now. So this is the market makers. Market makers are pushing up the volume. Should we take profit? No. Why not? Because there's more to come. Are you getting greedy right now, Joe? No. Okay. So what are we doing? We're on the 1 minute time frame. We got volume coming in. Volume's coming in. Nice. Hey, we got Batman So Official. A bingo and a bango. A bingo and a bango. So we got volume. Right now we're leverage trading. We're just having some fun. Doing some 38x leverage. Giving you the call outs when, the who, what, where, when, why. Giving those call outs right now. We're up 20% with very little money. We're not getting crazy. We're not throwing $1,000 in the trade, because it can easily flip. It can easily flip on us. So our lower entry, which was down here, did not hit. Let's go ahead and adjust our lower entry. So this one, it could possibly come down nice to right here. We're going to get our stop loss, and we're going to move our stop loss up. And we're just, this is what I'd like to do. So let us do this. Let us do this. Nice and big. Stop loss, and we'll put our stop loss in red. How's that? No, I like it. We'll do it in yellow. We'll do our stop loss in yellow. And then this will be our entry, or add to entry. Add to entry. Entry. And this will be blue, and this will be nice and big. So there is no confusion. Oh no, we're gonna do a 2 o'clock. So this is just the paper trading stream. So in the mornings, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be doing a paper trading stream, because this is what we're actually doing. We're actually paper trading, and then while we're paper trading, we're scalping Bitcoin. So, but we're gonna do a 2. So I'm gonna move my stop loss from my paper trade, and I'm gonna move it up way up here. So right now, and I gotta hit modify to, make sure it's good. Right now I could win 480. And again, this is all paper money, but this was my entry way down here. But now if it does come down, well, we got 329, which is underneath this stop loss. This stop loss is just our fun. And it's running away from us. Come on, Bitcoin. Let me get some more of that pie. Let me get some more of that pie. So because of this run up, I do strongly expect it to come down. I'm not going to add right here. If I add right here, then I have a really high possibility it's going to come down on me, and I'm going to be in the negative. So when you see these pumps, don't chase it. If you're in it, great. If you're not in it, let's move our stop loss. Let's move up our stop loss. No, because it's going to come down. It's going to come down. So when it comes down here, hopefully it hit our stop loss. Hopefully it doesn't take us out. But if it does, it does. But right now, you do not want to chase this. You do not want to, oh, I'm missing it. I'm missing the pump. This is when it's going. No, do not do that. Because we have a much higher probability that it's going to come down. Now, when it comes down, the probability that we have is coming down to our moving averages. Now, again, it's not a magnet. I must stress that. So many people say, oh, it's a magnet. Oh, it's going to come down to it's the magnet. This is a support, and it's going to bounce off of support. No, this is not support. It didn't bounce here. It didn't bounce here. It didn't bounce here. It didn't bounce here. It's not support. It's just an average. So these lines are averages. So right now, this should come down to here. It should, unless we have people coming in and saying, oh man, let me buy because, well, it pumped and I want to buy the pump. Don't ever buy the pump. You buy the pump, you have a very high chance that it's going to come down here. So this is my thought process. Bingo and a bango. Right here. This is my thought process. Now, if we have more people coming in and buying the top, which a lot of people like doing, buying the pumps, then it continues going up. And let's go ahead and put our second entry right here. We're going to leave our stop loss where it's at. This is our second entry. So what I like doing is I like going to the coordinates, going from the settings, going to copy, and then, man, it's not going to let me do it. It's okay. I mean, we're up 33%. So I'm going to put I'm going to cancel my previous lower bid. I'm going to put 70054.8 for my lower bid with the same stop loss of 69. Let me make sure I got it. Hey, where my stop loss moved? Oh, we moved our stop loss. That's right. So I got to update my chart as well. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're coming down. Oh, we're coming down. Oh, we're coming down. So let me 69. So for my previous entry, my original entry, I would have been down 14% if the stop loss hit. Now with this new stop loss of 69784, it's in yellow, I will be up 1.47%. Yeah, buddy. So I went from a loss to a win. It's 1%. It's better than a loss. So my loss would have been what, 30 something percent for my original. So right now, we'll just call it break even. We'll just call it break even. Oh, I gotta place my entry. Oh, freaking out. Nope, not freaking out. Okay, so let's go ahead and go long. So I'm placing my long, and I just placed it. So this is just, and what I'm doing is I'm doing this for, just so you can see, for transparency. Here is the current price. Here is my lower bid right here at 70.054. 70054. This is my lower entry. We moved up our stop loss, so we're now in the positive. Barely. It's coming down. It's freaking. People are freaking out right now. People are freaking out. Don't freak out. This is what's expected. When you see this, so normally what I do, like if I had higher leverage, like let's say I had a 78x leverage with very little money, I'm talking dollars, guys. I'm talking like 32 cents in the trade. You know, I'm not trading with $500 or $1,500. I'm trading with 3 pennies, okay? Trading with 3 pennies. But if I see this move with a 78x leverage, I sell. Or I'll close 50% here, and then I'll start seeing this candle coming down, and then some more, and then I'll close it out. But that's with very high, that's with higher leverage. Because what I could do is I could just wait for it to come down here, start coming back up, and then re-enter. But right now, since this leverage isn't too bad, you know, 38x leverage, compared to what I trade with. Now, for my personal trading, I love trading with, when I trade with this amount of leverage, I trade with very little money. Very little. So when I trade with, you know, a lot of money, all of my $14, my whole account, yeah, I said it, $14. When I trade with my $14, then I do like a 2x leverage. But if I'm going to trade with, you know, a couple pennies, then I will trade with 33x leverage, 38x leverage, 76 leverage, 78 leverage. I don't think I've ever done 100x leverage. I don't think I've ever done that. We can do it. Y'all want to do it? But we'll just do it with like $2. You know, nothing crazy. Here we go. We're going to our entry zone. Come on, get it. I've never done 100. I've never done 100%. I've done 78% many times, or 78x leverage many times, but I've never done 100. Now, if I did 100, the way you, oh man, it's gonna miss it. It's gonna skip it. Now, the way you do 100x leverage is, let's say we're gonna go long here. We'll do 100x leverage. We'll have an entry there. We'll have another entry here. We'll have another entry here. Here we go. We'll have another entry here. And it's all like $5, $10 each entry. And eventually it's going to potentially go up. And then when it does, well, now we're in $35 and we've gone up 8%. So that's 800 and something percent, you know, whatever decimal point for the 8%. And now that $35 turn into like $200. But you're willing to lose, because if it keeps on going down and down and down, you're not going to keep on adding. And you're willing to lose, you know, $35, $50 to make possibly 200. You know what I mean? Let's do that. Let's have some fun. We got about 15 more minutes, guys. We got about 15 more minutes. Let's see here. We do have some wisdom coming into the chat. We got Clay the Great. Clay the Great says, hope everyone is successful with their trades today. Yes, indeed. Come on, hit my lower left. Hit my, it's going to come up right here. Come on. Come on, darn you. Just get it. You know you want to. Just get it. Here we go. We're in. And then we get stopped out. No. Too much fun. Too much fun. Get rid of all this junk. So this is why you don't want to FOMO when it makes this move, because of this. Now, could it have come down here and pumped? Yep, sure could have. Could it have come down and all the way down? Yep, sure could have. But this is why we have a stop loss. And stop loss is in place. Hopefully it bounces here. Let's go to our 5-minute time frame so we don't have a heart attack. Oh, oh man, our thing's way down here. Well, let's go back to the 1 minute. And let's just see. Let us just see. So now let us adjust this. For me personally, I like doing the candle body closes, but in this case, can we do the wick for... Okay, here we have some stops right at the 50% level. Let's adjust this to the kind of closes. Do we have more stops? Not really. So I guess we'll do this. We'll do this to this. So once again, guys, with me, I do not flip and flop. Unlike other people that you may see trading on the 1 minute time frame. If our trade loses, well, then we lost the trade. We don't make excuses. We don't look at the 3 minute and the 5 minute and the 7 minute and the 12 minute and the 14 minute to see, oh, we had a divergence here. Oh, I didn't even look at this. I looked at this. We have divergence on the 7 minute time frame, and I shouldn't have entered the trade. And normally I don't trade on Mondays. I've noticed that he doesn't trade on the. He normally doesn't trade on the weekends, but he's always trading because he goes live every day. I don't trade on Mondays because Mondays is blah blah. Tuesdays is not a good day to trade either. Blah blah. And then Wednesday, I normally don't like doing this because you know I just got back from wherever and my mind's not straight. But we're gonna trade anyway. Thursday, I don't like trading on Thursday, and Friday, we're getting close to the weekend, and the volatility isn't there, and the volume, and then Saturday, well, it's the weekend. I don't like trading. Excuses set, cocked and loaded. Not on this channel. If we lose, we lose. We win, we win. All right, come on. Come on, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's losing its steam. Is it going to bounce over the 50%? Doesn't look like it. Trying to break below it. Trying to break below it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Al's in the house. What's up, Al? So just to let you know, guys, we will be doing a 2 o'clock Eastern Standard actual stream. This stream is just paper trading. We're just doing paper trading. In addition to the paper trading, we're doing scalp trading. So we're only scalping Bitcoin. But on the 2 o'clock show, it'll be the regular format. It'll be, you know, looking at Bitcoin, looking at what it might do long term. This is just scalping. This is just right now, the next couple minutes. What is it going to do? Let's get some money. Hopefully, you know, we'll see. And then let's see here. What else? Then on the 2 o'clock show, that's when we go over your coins, other coins that I'm looking at. But right now, if I don't do this stream, I won't trade. I won't do this paper trading. And I figured, well, I can do the paper trading and we can scalp. We can scalp Bitcoin. You know, if y'all want to scalp with me, great. Again, not financial advice. Dave P just said, just finished voting for crypto. Good job. Good job, Dave P. Yeah, the other day I had, I think they were trolling. I think it was like 2 days ago. They said that they were going to vote for a particular person. And I asked them if their hair was blue or pink. And they might want to stop dyeing their hair so much because all that dye is going to the brain. They need to think logically. I see Clay the Great says, treat all shorts like scalps during a massive bull trend. Yes, definitely. And right now, Bitcoin is in a bullish trend. Bitcoin is in a bullish trend. Granted, I did want it to go down, but the part that I wanted to go down to would have been within the bullish trend. Now, if it would have broken that level that I wanted to bounce from, then, you know, that you're going against the grain. But yeah, so I did initially on the higher time frames, you know, I do want it to come down, you know, and then of course come up. This is my strong low on the daily. It broke our targeted 4 hour, which was here, I believe. I forgot where it was at. But so yeah, so for the daily, you know, if it comes all the way down here, it's still bullish and then comes up. But if it breaks it, then, you know, we change the trend, start changing the trend. Let's see here. We got a few more minutes, guys. We got about 10 more minutes. Are we going to do a W for the stream, or are we going to do an L? Come on. Come on. So right now it lost the 9, lost it up here. The 30 is what I wanted it to bounce off of. It lost the 30. And right now, last resort is the 50. And it bounce. And can it pull it together and bounce? Play the Great says, don't FOMO into a long. You'll get them cheeks aching. Yes. Yes, indeed. We got Sam in the house. What's up, my bud? What's up, my buddy? What's up, my friend? Play the Great says, I used to scalp with 200x for poops and giggles. Got lucky a few times. It was only with 20 bucks. I got up to 160 and got wrecked. Yeah. So what I like doing is I'll do, like, the highest is in the 80s. And, but what I like doing, you know, 76x leverage, 78, 86. But I only put a little bit of money. I'll do like $12, $10, and then I'll have lower entries. So if it's like an 86x leverage, but like in this right here, this is called catching a falling knife. Like I really wouldn't go long now because we have a higher likelihood of it coming down. You know, it hasn't bounced. It hasn't shown any strength. You know, it could continue coming down until it bounces and then comes up. But let's say we were breaking this level. This is a way different from where we're at right now. You know, could we come up? Sure. Do we have a higher probability of not going up? Kind of. You know, we had this nice retrace, which is good. But if it continues, you know, doing this number, losing its strength, then of course, well, it comes down. But here, if we were to catch it here and it came up, let's say I entered here, and let's say I entered here, 86x leverage. And then I would have had a lower entry, like somewhere down here. Because all it takes is like just over 1% to get stopped out or liquidated. You know, it's $12. And then let's say it comes down and I'm almost going to get liquidated, but my other one kicks in. So now I'm willing to lose $20 and my stop loss is like really tight. And then I get lucky and it comes up because this is what I'm thinking it's going to do. It broke this level. That's why I entered. And then now it's coming up. And then now as it's going up, cool, it comes down and then it breaks this level. Well, then what I could do, I could add to my entry. Now, granted, this does not look good for my post, you know, and me, I don't do that, but I know a lot of other people do, where they'll post, you know, 78x leverage and they're up 3,000% or whatever. But if you were to enter here and enter here, your average entry is lower. So it looks really good when it goes up. But if you add as you go up, let's say we added here, and let's say we added here for whatever reason, well, now your average entry is right here. So now instead of being up, granted you're up on money, but instead of being up, let's say 128%, which it would have been more because of the leverage, but let's just say instead of being up, let's say 686%. Because you did these other entries, you're only up 100%. Well, people, they post so they can brag. That's what they do. They post so they can brag. So they won't add to their entries. Me, I'll add to my entries going up, as long as it's coming down for a retrace and then coming up again. So just kind of give you a heads up. All right, so we kind of see Bitcoin moving up. It's going to the upside. Yeah, going to the upside. And granted, again, on this channel, I don't do what other people do on the 1 minute time frame, where, you know, they're clapping and they're hollering and they're jumping around on the screen. If I have my camera on, you'd see me jumping around on the screen and woo, who else made money? Who else made money? Who else is surprised like I am that I won? Who else is surprised? Yeah. Hey, you know, now I got $16, guys. I got $16. Thank you, Batman So Official. Batman So Official donated to the Get Joe Out of Ramen. Get Joe Out of Ramen. So I appreciate you greatly. We got $2 donation. That puts me now to $16. And I think I'm gonna celebrate today. I think I'm gonna celebrate. I have, okay, I was gonna tell you, I have some, what was it? I got some ham in the fridge. I think I'm gonna eat a ham sandwich today. I have a little bit of ham. I do love sandwiches. Let's see here. Here, Batman So Official says, what's up? Okay, yeah, definitely. We're already finishing up the stream. Yeah, we can check out Gala. Let's see, how can you lose $20 when you only have 14? Very true. Very true. So right now, this is coming up. It came up to our 50% level, starting to come down, but not a problem. Let's see here. What do we do? What do we do? I want to move up our stop loss, because now what could happen is we did this, we could do this, and then we could do this. So we could create a lower high if we don't create it here. And with this lower high, I'm thinking we're going to do a lower low. So let's get our stop loss and let's move it up underneath our 50 SMA. So right now I'm going to copy the coordinates, and then I'm going to go to my exchange, And I'm going to cancel my stop losses. Let's cancel them. Now I'm going to add my current stop loss. Ooh, and I'm going to be up 3.76%. Go me. Go me. So let's go ahead and do this. So again, you know, we're doing 38x leverage. Nothing too crazy. You know, we're not trading with a whole bunch of money, nothing like that, but we're up 17%. And we're maintaining our trade. We're maintaining our trade. So this one got hit. And this is, I'm actually showing you how I do my trades. Now, do I win all the time? Nope, sure don't. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not gonna say, join my VIP and learn how to trade like me, and we'll trade the 1 minute time frame and 38x leverage and make all this money, become a millionaire tomorrow, and join my VIP. No, I'm not gonna do that. Do I win? Yes. Do I lose? Yes. It just depends. Like, it depends on the market. Depends on, like right now, the market is, because of the election, potentially bullish at the moment, and we can kind of see it with our trade. We can kind of see it with our trade. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Do we get stopped out right now? Let us see. Let us see. All right, now we're just trading for fun. Just trading for fun. If we get stopped out, it was a fun ride. We made a little bit of money, a few pennies. It's okay. Better than losing. Better than losing $10, $20, $100, whatever you're trading with. Much better than losing that. Much better. So let us go and look at, let's see here. The Batman So Official says following Bitcoin as well. Yes, definitely. So let's look at some Gala. Let's look at some Gala. So let us look at some Gala. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Let's go to this. Let's come over here. Bring this out. Come over here. And so 1 second. Gala, USDT. I don't remember if you had a specific exchange, but let me bring this over here. Let me do this. And so just 1 second, checking the chats. The Gala USDT, 5 minutes. Okay. So I'm gonna bring it up right now. So just 1 moment. So Gala USDT didn't specify a thing. So let's go Gala USDT and let's do MEXC. So 1 second. I know you can't see this. I'm not sure if it's on MEXC or not. MEXC, yeah. Oh, it's looking really good. Okay. So just give me 1 moment. 1 moment. Okay, so I'm going to try something right now. Try something. So we're going to do display capture. We're going to do small. Say okay. And for this one, it's going to be this. Okay, so we're doing picture in picture. Let's get this, maybe this over here. This is our Bitcoin that we're looking at. And then this one is our Gala. For Gala, we'll make it a little bit, no, I guess we'll do it. Okay. So hopefully this doesn't get too confusing. We'll do it right there. Okay. Let's see here. So Gala looks really good. So if we go to the 4-hour time frame, we can see it's making moves, making some really nice moves. We're above the 9, we're above the 30, we're going to our 50 SMA. And let's look at a higher time frame. Let's go to the daily. And I know you said the 5-minute, but so on the daily, it needed to break. It needed to maintain this level of support. And because of this, so let me go ahead and take this off. That. So here's our stop loss. So it needed to maintain this support. And because it did not maintain it, well, then it broke down. So now it needs to break above it. So this is our main level that we need to break. Let's see here. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. A 4-hour time frame, we can see that it's doing really nice. The candle bodies are really small, very tiny. And then it started getting larger, sell off. Then now we start buying. We're buying. I would expect a retrace. I would expect a retrace on this one. So if you're in this one, I would recommend taking profit. It looks like we're gonna get stopped out. We're doing a high, lower high, possibly a lower high. This is what I was mentioning just a little bit ago. High, lower, lower. Meh. So remember when I did this? High, coming down, doing this number, more than likely coming down here, or possibly doing this. Oh, well. Not looking strong right now. Not looking strong. It needs to bounce, but I don't think it's going to bounce. Let me get this and move up this. Let's get 400. Can we get 400? No, we can't. Let's get 3. Let's get 3. I really wanted 400. I guess we'll do 375. And it's going to take 14 away from it. If I do this, I know I'll get stopped out. Okay, fine. I'll do 375. 375, modify, okay. So for the paper trading, if I do get stopped out, I'll win 375. Okay, back to Gala. So because of this run up, I would expect a retracement. So how far do I think the retracement is going to be? Well, let's just use our fib retracement tool. So right now I normally don't use the active candle because this can still move. So if it moves up, we have to adjust and move up with it. And then if it creates a pivot, well, then that's where we stop. But I would expect it to pull back at least. Let me give you my pullbacks. Let's go here. Let's do my 33. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Which one is it? I don't know which one it is. Pull back 15%. This is what I want. Okay, so if we pull back, if it pulls back only 15% and goes up, be very careful. Be very careful because what we have a very high likelihood of happening, if it does this number, pulls back 15% and then continues up, when it does come down, it's going to come down hard so they can get all of this. So be very, very careful if it only pulls back 15%. Now, if it pulls back 35%, which would be roughly around 0.01843, if it pulls back here, it's good. It's not too bad. If it pulls back to the 50%, which would be here, 0.01810, this would be even better. If it pulls back to the 75%, well, even better. So the reason this is better and better and better, the lower that it pulls back, is because it's taking away all this liquidity. Market makers make money from their liquidity. And they don't have to come back for it. They can make more liquidity up here, or they already have more liquidity up here. But just to let you know, if it pulls back 35%, amazing. 50%, this is what you really, really want. And then of course, if it comes down to 75, you know, even better. But I would be watching for that pullback. If you have this and you're in profit, for me, I would sell. I would sell. I mean, we're at this level of major resistance. It is breaking above it. But again, not financial advice. But for me, if nothing else, I would sell like 75% and let the other 25% run if you want. And so when the pullback happens, because it will, when the pullback happens, then you can put in your 75% that you took out. That's my thought process. So put a 1 in the chat if you like the picture-in-picture. Put a 2 in the chat if you really don't care for it. And it's okay. It's either way. Either way, it's fine. Put a 1 in the chat if you like the picture-in-picture. Put a 2 in the chat if it's really not needed. Whoa, we're blowing up. We're blowing up. We are blowing up. We are absolutely blowing up. Oh, get out of here. What's going on? What's going on? Give me my 400. Give me my 400. Give me my $414. That way I make 400 on this. There we go. There we go. Watch, I'm gonna get stopped out. No. Keep on going. I just did that because I want that 400. That was my goal, was the 400. Okay. So for here, we would move up our stop loss to here. This really surprised me. It really surprised me. I thought it was going to come down, make a lower low. The buyer stepped in without the market makers, so that was good. Now it's coming down. Let's put our stop loss down here. Let's put our stop loss right here. We should do it right here. I'm looking at these kind of bodies and closes, kind of wicks. Yeah, so we'll do it here. I don't even know if we moved it. Let me see. Did we move our stop loss? Oh, we moved it a little bit. So let's go ahead and move our stop loss. So go here, go to the settings, go to the coordinates, copy, then go to our actual trade. So instead of being up 3.76%, whoa, wowzas, we're going to be up 8.35%. This is because we moved it up. And this is all we're doing. We're just moving it up. So if we get stopped out, we're up 8.35%. I'll take it. I'll take it. Right now we're up 20%. And we added to our trade. How many times? 1 or 2 times? I don't even remember. But we added to our trade. It's doing nice, guys. It's doing nice. We're doing great. We're doing great. And we're on the 1 minute time frame, and we're not flipping and flopping with our thought process and making excuses like other people do when they're trading the 1 minute time frame. We could lose, we could win. It just all depends on the volume in the market and everything else. You know, granted, we entered. The reason we entered was because we were over here somewhere, wherever we entered. I forgot where we entered. But whatever we did, we entered the trade. And we're up. And we're not making excuses, like unlike other people that stream. And for those of you who know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. All right. Moving on. Let's see here. Al says 66762.5 up to swing high at 71549, and a GP right above. Let's see here. I guess that's take profit. Take profit right above value area high of current 1 hour time frame range. We have possibility up 72.8, and then big drop. I agree. We're going to have a pump and then a dump. Now the pump that we have, I'm guessing it's going to be an all-time high, just to dump on everybody, because everybody's going to get crazy. And then the market maker is going to be liquidating a whole bunch of people just to do another pump so they can liquidate all the shorts. And then it would be really, really mean for the market makers to create a new higher high. My first initial thought was to do a lower high. So the people can say, oh, you know, we're going to go down to 40, 44. But then I'm like, man, it would be really messed up if they made a higher high. So everybody gets super crazy bullish this time. This time it's going. And then just to wreck everybody again. And then it finally settles out. So we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Right now it's doing good. It is doing good. Let's see here. Batman So Official says, thanks a lot, Joe. Yeah, no problem, man. Just remember, guys, at 2 o'clock, we're gonna be doing your coins. We're gonna be doing thought process on Bitcoin, everything else. Right now, I'm kind of over my time, but right now I'm just kind of doing paper trading, showing you how to scalp trade. You know, granted, none of this is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Batman So Official says, I love the picture-in-picture. Awesome. Thank you, guys. You guys are great. We're making some money, guys. We're making some money. We're making some money. We're doing a 1 minute time frame. If we do get stopped out on our 38x leverage trade, we will be up 8.35%. Now, could we have gone more leverage? Yes, of course. Could we have done less leverage? Yes, of course. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. You know, because I was only trading with, 4 or 5 pennies, I was comfortable with going 38x leverage. If I was going to trade with 1 penny, well, then I would go 78x leverage. If I was going to go with $4, then I would do maybe a 2x leverage. So it's all relative to the size of, for me personally, the amount I'm putting in. So if I'm willing to lose $5, well, then what I could do is put $5 for the trade and do a high leverage, 78x leverage, 88, 98, 108. So we'll see. Right now, we're doing great, guys. We're doing great. We're coming up. We're breaking the 25% level, the 25% level of the pullback. So, of course, this did come down to the 50. And right now it's trading in between this range. So now this is officially a range. So we pulled from the low to the high. And we pulled from the low to the high. Oh, we pulled from here. From the start of this move. From the low to the high. It came down to the 50% mark, which is good. Coming back up. And hopefully, potentially, these would be my actual targets way up here. Now they're kind of high. They're kind of high. For my first target, we have, this is like, if everything is amazing. Now, do I think that I'll get these targets? Probably not. I'll probably get stopped out before. This is why I like doing trailing stop losses. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a trailing stop loss, if y'all haven't caught on to that. I'm just moving up my stop loss. Before I was negative 38 or negative 32. Then I was negative, 2. Then I was plus 4 or whatever it was. Then I was plus whatever. So now I'm plus 8. Now, I would really love this. These would be my official targets. Now, if I make it there, great. Tony the Tiger. If I don't make it there, well then, because I'm moving up my stop loss, maybe I get stopped out at 12%. 4%, whatever it is. We got Cartwright in the house. What's up, my friend? What's up, Russ? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Of course, everybody, please smash the like. Right now, we are just doing paper trading. We're doing paper trading in addition to paper trading because we got this challenge. TradingView's got this challenge going. And so we're doing paper trading. If I don't live stream, I won't do it. I tried last time and I live streamed for like 1 or 2 days and then I just, whatever. But this time I'm trying my absolute best to do live streams. So I'll be doing live streams on trade about the paper trading in the morning. And then my actual official YouTube stream is later on in the day. So today I'm doing it at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know it's just a few hours away, but it's in 2 hours. But that will cover Bitcoin. It'll cover your coins. We'll do chart setups. We'll do all that fun stuff. Right now, we're scalping Bitcoin. So as I'm actually paper trading Bitcoin, I'm actually trading it on my exchange as a scalp. And we're moving up our stop losses, giving you thought process, what could happen, what might happen. what is happening. So this is what I'm gonna be doing. Hopefully I'm gonna be doing this every single day. And again, the paper trading is gonna be in the morning. I'm kind of shooting for maybe 10:30, 11 for the paper trading. I might even do it earlier if I'm bored and it's like, and I'm awake in the morning. I might go even earlier. It'll just, so make sure you have the notifications on. And normally what I'll do is I'll try to post it like 15 to 30 minutes prior to actually going live. That way, hopefully you can get into some scalp trades with us. And for the scalp trades, we're just doing Bitcoin for the scalp trading. So that's the thought process. Now, if we get stopped out, well, then that's the end of the show. But we'll probably go like 15 more minutes. We'll go 15 more minutes. We'll see what happens. But hopefully we make some money on our scalp trade. We'll see. We shall see. Now, one thing that you'll notice with a certain somebody who goes live, they'll do something like this. And they'll have a stop loss, something like this. And they'll have their target, something like this. Not too bad. Nice 8-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And then, because they're trading with high leverage and high money, as soon as it starts coming up like this, and they're up 30 bucks, 50 bucks, 100 bucks right here, they're up 100, they close the trade. They close the trade, and in the same breath, this, of course, they have groups and, paid groups and everything else like that. In the same breath, they will say, you want to have a plan. You want to stick to your plan. You want to, have your stop loss and your take profit areas, your targets, even though they went against their plan. And then they'll say, I'm just happy with $100. Now, granted, their risk to reward is not, it's horrible, absolutely horrible. And yet they preach this, but then they do this. And then if it does go the other way and, they lose, they'll make excuses. They'll go to a different time frame, the 3-minute, the 5-minute, the 7-minute, 9-minute, 12-minute, 14-minute, all these different time frames so they can find excuses on why their trade didn't work. And it's just horrible. And these people, they have groups. They have groups that make a lot of money, and they make a lot of money from the groups. Here I show you how to trade, and I let you know we will lose. Losing is part of the game. It is. And then of course the dude has an echo chamber, and if it continues, so this is the funny part. If it continues going up, and here he closed out his trade, but if it continues going up, he'll be like, who's making money with me, guys? Who's making money? Who's still in the trade? Who's still in the trade? Even though he is their leader and he got out. Who's still in the trade, guys? And then everybody's like monkeys. They say, I'm in the trade. I'm in the trade. I'm in the trade. And yeah, man, you're making money, guys. Join the VIP. And matter of fact, this Saturday, I have a training course and blah, blah. And it's like, come on, dude. Like, you got out because you weren't positive of your own trade setup. And then the people who believed in the setup are still in it, and they're making way more money. And you got out, and you're teaching to have a plan, but then you're getting out. Like, there's so many things that is just so wrong with this dude. But he's popular. Not hating on him. Guy is very charismatic. Guy believes in positivity. And it's just crazy. For me, you get the real me. You don't get the fake me. He's fake. He's big time fake. Big time. You can see it when he loses his temper. But for me, you get the real me. Am I professional? Nope. Do I want to be? Nope. Do I have a course that charges money? Yep. Sure do. Do people love it? Yep. Sure do. Do I update the group? Kind of like what I'm doing right here with y'all, like updating, moving up the stop loss and everything else. Yeah, that's the number one thing that I do in the group. Like, I do chart setups. I move up the stop loss. I notify everybody, move up your stop loss when the market's not looking great. I tell people, you know, depend on the chart. I'll put like I actually have a template. So let's say right here, the market started not looking great, and you know we're in a long or whatever it is. I actually have a template to where I say close 50% of the trade. It is not looking great, and then I'll post this in the group, and I'll say it again. You know, close 50% of the trade. Market's not looking great. Bitcoin's just taking a turn. I'm noticing a hope because I'm in the charts all day. I'm noticing a hope. I'm noticing the market, not only the market, but several coins that we're looking at going down and going down fast. Close 50% of your trade. And then of course I'll post a link and everything else. And you know, hopefully they do. Hopefully they'll post and they'll close it. And then let's say our stop loss is way down here. And instead of losing, you know, let's say we're in a regular spot or we're 2x or whatever it is. And this would have been 7% or maybe 14% if you're doing a 2x leverage. And it's coming down. It's like, man, it broke this level. It broke this, you know, moving average. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. So then I'll do something like this. I'll put this and then I'll do this and then I'll post it in the group. All right, guys, close your trade. I don't like how it's looking. Close your trade. And then I'll leave these on the chart. So when I go on YouTube, like I can show people like, this is our trade. This is what we did. Here I posted close 50%. Here I posted close the whole trade because, and look how far down it went. We would have been stopped out, et cetera, et cetera. Now, sometimes it goes up. We don't know. But at that moment, the market wasn't looking great. So this is what I do for the group. And they love it. So anyway, let's see here. Okay, we'll do 8 more minutes, guys. 8 more minutes. And then I'm gonna get me something to eat. And then we'll go live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now it is 12:22. 12:22. Oh man. So there's news just came in. There are, I don't know if I can post this, but hold on. Oh, there's oh my gosh. One moment, guys. One moment. This just came in. One moment. So let me post this to my group really quick. One second. Let me post this to my group really quick. I'm gonna post it in here too, but I have to cover something. 1 second. Just because of YouTube. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Almost done. I gotta clear out all these words. Okay. So here we go. So Crypto's News just reported there are B threats at polling stations in Georgia forced the evacuation of 2 locations for roughly 30 minutes. Georgia's Secretary of State says the B threats originated in Russia. People are unable to vote. Fake B threats. They are cheating. They're scared, guys. They are so scared. They are so scared right now. OMG. All caps. OMG. All caps. They're scared, guys. Why do you think they allowed all the immigrants to go to the swing states so they could win those states? Whoa, are we gonna dump now? Are we gonna dump due to this news? Are we going to dump because of this news? Let's see if we are dumping because of the news. What's gonna happen? Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, nice. Woo, doggy. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Very nice. Oh, and this was sent to me. Jeez, I haven't even looked at my stuff. This is not me. This is somebody else sending this to me. Very nice. Oh my gosh, this dude is an absolute beast. Are you freaking kidding me? This dude is a beast. Hey, make sure to put that in the group, man. Make sure to put that in the group. As far as results, you're an absolute beast. Good Lord. He's a beast. He's a beast. So let's go ahead and put that, and there you go. So we shall see. We shall see if this is going to dump the market or pump the market. I haven't even looked at the Twitter space. The Twitter space will give us the news that moves the market. Twitter's going to be absolutely huge. Absolutely. You're going to go there for news. You're going to go for live streams. You're going to go there for Twitter Spaces. You know, Twitter Spaces, their podcast. Then you're going to go there also for live streams. It's going to be crazy. We might. Oh man, I don't want to move this up. You know what? Let's go ahead and move up our trade. Let's move up our trade right here. This is our stop loss. So more than likely we're going to get stopped out. So I got to copy this and then paste it into my stuff. So instead of winning 8%, we're going to be doing 16%. So confirm. So if we get stopped out, we will be up 16%. I mean, it's nothing too exciting, but I'm kind of already bored. And, you know, so we're going to get stopped out. And that'll conclude the show too. I kind of want to stop the show. The moving up the stop loss so we can stop the show. And if we get 16%, hey, that's great. That is great. For this one, I'm going to leave it here. I'll probably get stopped out of this too. We may come back down here. We may be losing our strength already. We have our high and our lower high. So this might be the pullback. Now for my trade, this is what I'm looking at. These are for my targets. This would have been for my actual trade or my spot trade. Come on, stop me out already. Oh, I did get stopped out. It closed. It didn't show it here, but on my actual exchange, it closed. Okay, good. So that's closed. Not too bad, not too shabby. 16%. It is what it is. It was fun. It was a lot of fun playing around. So here, let's see if my other one gets stopped out. It probably will. So I'm gonna end the stream, guys, because I'm gonna get something to eat. Getting kind of hungry. And but it was fun though. Well, right now we are doing a high and a lower high. Let's go ahead and just leave you with this really quick. So let's get this trend line, and now let's extend it to, can we do this? I do like this. Not so much. This looks better. But we actually broke our trend line. I wasn't even following up on the trend line. But we have a stop here. We have a stop, candle body stop here. We have a wick almost touches. Pretty good chance we're gonna start coming down. So let's go right here. Confirm. 4:30. Get stopped out. Getting stopped out of my actual paper trade. Coming up. Get it. Boom, got it. Nice. All right, so I'm out of all trades now. So this, it did charge me $7 to get in the trade, $7 to get out of the trade. We were in this trade about 12 hours. Made $430, but minus 14. So we can say 414. And we are finally in the positive, guys. We're in the positive. Yeah, buddy. Now, of course, it's going to go up and everybody's going to be millionaires because I just sold. And it's okay. It's okay. Not rushing into this. Not rushing in. For my next entry, I would like to see it pull back down to here for my next entry. So for my long, I would like to see it come down here and then we can go up. If it continues up, I'll just wait for it to retrace. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting for a retracement. I need to see a retrace. Now, granted, we're on the 1 minute time frame, but I would like to see a retracement before I enter again. So that's all I got, guys. I do thank you so much. We will see you in an hour and a half for your coins. It's gonna get crazy, guys. It's gonna get crazy today for your coins and also Bitcoin, everything else. I do thank you guys so much. You guys are the absolute best. Make sure to smash the like. We will be back in an hour and a half to do some chart setups and hopefully get into some trades. It's gonna be a crazy day, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you in an hour and a half. Take care.